Hello, 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 my friends. I am Deborah Darris, keynote speaker, author, mindset expert, and here to share with you how to use mindset to boost your energy. If you want your energy boosted, I want you to put yes in the comments below so I can pour positive energy right directed at you. The reason I come on here every week is to be able to provide you with strategies, tools to increase your mindset capacity so that you can achieve your visions, your goals, your dreams, your intentions. That is why I'm here to help you realign for success, because when you do, you can fulfill your soul's contract. And that is my soul's contract to help you fulfill yours. What does soul's contract mean? It means your life purpose. It means your destiny or dharma. It is what you came on this earth to do. I sincerely believe that we all have unique talents, skills, abilities that's especially connected with you, that all of the challenges you've had, all the obstacles you've had to overcome, they've been so you can do your contract. You can fulfill your contract. So we can think of, God, I've been through so much, but that makes you the person you are so that you're the perfect aligned person to give of your talents, to give of yourself. And that may not be career. That may be something in your volunteer work. That may be something in your hobbies that you do. I'm not sure. But today, what we're going to talk about is a 4-step process to boost your energy. One of the things that I love when I'm out and about is people say, "Oh my God, I love your energy." And I'm like, wow, thank you. And one of the things that I do before I leave the house is I set the intention to be a positive, energy boosting member of the planet. How can I be an energy boosting member of the planet? I do inner work and I'm aware when I'm out of alignment. And I've created a 4-step program to help you to get into alignment. You ready for 4 steps? Okay. So you know what I always like is an acronym. So if you can help me in the comments, please write the acronym to make sure that those that missed it can catch it and you can follow along. So I want you to write this down. S dot E dot M is in mom dot P is in prince dot. You got that? It's SEP. This is the 4-step program that was divinely downloaded to me by my higher self, God, divine wisdom, infinite energy, on how to have more energy. So S stands for spiritual. And what do I mean when I say spiritual? When I say spiritual, it means connection to source, infinite source. Whether you call it God, whether you call it good, whether you call it Jah, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it Buddha, I just ask you to call it forth. Why? It's not a religious thing. It's a knowing that there is a power greater than ourselves, a power that puts water in the ocean, that puts sand on the beach, that puts green grass and palm trees everywhere, that we don't have to set an app to turn on the moon or turn down the sun. It is all infinitely divined, orchestrated, how the planets are in the solar system, how electricity is working. And what we need to do to boost our energy is to be aware when we're disconnected. And how do you know that you're disconnected from spirit? You're going to feel off. You might feel fear. You might feel anxiety. You might feel unfocused. You might feel fuzzy. It appears in different ways. But what we want to do is we want to reconnect and realign with our spiritual self, however works for you. And it doesn't mean that you have to go to a church or a mosque or a temple. You can connect with your spiritual, infinite, divine self by connecting with nature, taking a walk, maybe taking a hike, maybe going for a swim, maybe looking at animals. Where I live on the Venice canals, there are little duckies that are always around. Like this duck had kids, 10 kids. Wow, single mom duck. And just like watching those ducks connects me with spirit because it's just beautiful, the power of nature, to see how this mom is taking care of 10 ducks. To me, that's just incredible. I have video if you want to see it. The beauty of nature, or just watching fish and how they know where to go, what to do, and how to be, right? Nature is just so magical, right? And it connects us with the power and presence that's greater than ourselves. When you think of God or good or the universe, you think it is omnipresent, omniactive, omniscient. That means it is ever present, all knowing, all powerful, right? It is all around us. And when we know it's all around us and we're connected to it, it gives us energy because we know that we don't have to go from our limited supply. We can tap into the infinite supply. This is my secret. So when I'm on the road, keynote speaking, you're often on different time zones. You often don't get a lot of sleep because you're in a hotel. And by the time I get to the stage, and I am having to deliver each and every time to be the edutainment. And there's no, oh, you can just do okay. No, every single time you have to have a slam dunk. So what do I do to align my energy? I make sure, because I know it's hard sleep when you're away, I make sure that I meditate, connecting with the infinite, even if it's only for 10 minutes, or I'll do a breathing exercise, or I'll say affirmations, or I'll say a prayer, or I'll ask my prayer partner to say a prayer. I have several prayer partners. They always hook me up, right? So I want you to remember to connect spiritually. When you do, your cup will be overflowing. My cup says, God, grant me this serenity. I love it. Accept the things I cannot change. Acceptance, right? So let's go to the next step, which is E. What does E stand for? It is emotions. We want to be aware of our emotions. And when I say aware of our emotions, not to judge ourselves like, oh, why am I angry? Or why am I still sad about that breakup? Or why am I disappointed that this thing didn't work out? We just want to be aware of our emotions, because if we are suppressing them rather than expressing them, we can get depressed or we can get angry. Because if we don't allow our emotions to come up and out, it's like a teapot, and then it explodes in an anger outburst, or it implodes in a depression. So we really want to be mindful. One of my master teachers, his name is Panache Desai. He says, emotions are just energy in motion. Allow them. Oh, I'm sad. Cry. Oh, I'm angry. Punch a pillow. Oh, I'm frustrated. Maybe I'm going to journal. Oh, I'm disappointed. Maybe I'm going to talk to someone. It's really important to let these emotions up and out. Now let's go to that's mental. We want to be aware of our thoughts. When I was getting my license as a spiritual counselor, we would have to set an alarm every hour. And our assignment was to ask ourselves, where is my attention? What am I thinking about? Am I focused on my intention to be a beneficial presence in the world, spread positive energy, love, and light? Or am I focused on, honestly, let me tell you, my monkey mind, my ego that's not my amigo, will make up stories that are not even true. It'll say, this person's mad at me because of this. They're not even thinking about me. Or this person is giving me the cold shoulder because of this. It's not even true. They're not even thinking of me. But the ego thinks that everything is about us. EGO, edging good out. It's a mentiroso, liar, right? Okay, ego. You're not my amigo. Fuera, palagaya. That means get out of here, okay? So what we want to do is be mindful of our thoughts, not judge them or judge the ego, but we do want to be aware of it, because when we're aware of it, we're like, oh, that's interesting. My self-talk is very victim-like. How can I let go of being the victim? I can ask myself, what is the lesson for me here? I'll give you an example. Well, I was disappointed about something that it didn't work out. And I was like, why does this happen to me? And I realized that all rejection was divine protection. Woo! All rejection was divine protection, divine download. That's what I heard. We could also be aware that there are limiting beliefs that our ego is telling us that's blocking us. And when it blocks us, what does it do? Lowers our energy. Okay. So we can also ask ourselves an empowering question. Who do I have to be to allow this intention to manifest? We could just shift the questions that we ask ourselves, the quality of our questions, quality of our lives, right? Okay, that's M. Now, physically, we can ask ourselves, if we are not feeling energetic, we need to ask ourselves, what foods am I eating that are depleting me? Are they processed or are they from the earth, eating the rainbow full of color? I always have to tell myself, eat more vegetables. I started buying these Supergirl greens, so it just forces me to eat more salad, right? We all need to eat more salad. And I take Vita Greens to boost that, right? Because you need to eat a lot of greens, right? We can also ask ourselves, how can I improve my sleep? You know how I improve my sleep? I move my bed to the kitchen. I know that sounds crazy, but there was so much noise in the back alley where I live. I don't want to even talk about it. It'll drain my energy. So much noise that now I'm in the kitchen, peaceful, calm. I live at the ocean. I can almost hear the waves. It's beautiful. I love it. Anyway, okay. We can also ask ourselves, what are the energy zappers in our environment that are draining us? Are there certain places, like, to be honest with you, ever since the pandemic, it's really hard for me to be in indoor spaces. I like spaces that are open roof or open air. And I know in California, we have the luxury to be able to do that because we have great weather here. But I like low light, not harsh light, and lots of air because that physically feels good to my body, right? You could also ask yourself, are there energy zappers, vampires that are around me? And do you need to limit time with certain people because they drain your energy? Okay. So physically, we can ask ourselves, how can I improve my sleep? How can I improve what I eat? How can I improve the environments I'm in and the people that you surround yourself in? When you do this, guess what, my friends, my amigos, you will have more energy spiritually, connecting with nature, connecting with your source through meditation, prayer, journaling. Emotions, let them up and out. Don't judge them. If you had a passing in the family, it's okay to feel sad. Let those tears out. Cry and then release. Mentally, notice what you're thinking about. Are you playing the victim or are you asking the empowering questions? What was the lesson here? Physically, you can ask yourself, what am I eating? How am I sleeping? Where am I going? Who am I surrounding myself with? If you do the SEMP program, guess what? You're going to have so much more energy. You're going to feel great and you're going to be more productive. This is Deborah Darris with your Realign for Mindset tip of the day. I want to remind you, if you're not already following my YouTube channel, it is deborahdarrislive.com. You can also go to my website and download a free deborahdarris.com Align for Success video that will help you to align each and every day. You can look for it anytime. If you're interested in joining the mastermind group to help you increase your energy, which will lead to more success in every area of your life, you can email me at deb@deborahdarris. We're going to start the group in late July. Love to have you as a part of that. All right, my friends, please remember that with the power of synergy, anything is possible.